Nah, just thought I'd bring it out at the right time.
Cliff said he thought it was tough for you to play 3 games in 11 days after being off so long. Did you notice a difference in your legs against the 49ers?
Not really. Um, Legs were a little sluggish, but that wasn't an issue. Obviously there was a lot of turnaround within those 11 days. Um, Still slowly, not slowly, getting back into shape. It's just getting the body used to taking that pounding for a full 60 minutes. So I think I'm definitely getting there. Just starting to turn the corner. The body's feeling great. Um, just have to make sure that, like you said, make sure those legs are definitely ready to roll once it's time to play football.
You haven't had a lot of games where you haven't played up to your standards. When you have a game like that, how much does that bother you?
That don't bother me at all. One thing a great, a wise man once told me, life is all about defining moments, and moments like that can either make or break you. And at the end of the day, that's gonna make me work even harder. So I got another great opportunity in front of me going against Mike Evans and in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm looking forward to that. Last Thursday is definitely behind me and us, but I definitely take responsibility and ownership. That's the thing about my responsibility, my job is I'm in the position to get criticized each and every move. So nothing goes unnoticed. I know when I play well, we have a great opportunity of winning a football game. My role is almost equivalent to the quarterbacks. When the quarterback play well, the offense is successful, and they have a good opportunity to win it. When I have opportunity to take number one receivers out of the game, I have to do it at a high level because that gives us an opportunity to win the ball game. And like after the game, I told the guys this loss was on me because at the end of the day, I'm a man, and I look myself in the mirror first every morning. And as long as I'm true to myself, the rest is history.
Vance saying that players of your caliber are always really honest with yourselves like that. So how did you evaluate your performance in that game, and what was kind of like right after the game?
Nothing. I just didn't play well. I was in position to make plays. It's just I was just a little off. Just like that 7 route, tight coverage, should have looked up versus looking back down to the line of scrimmage. The 7 corner, the touchdown to Pettis, that was a miscommunication. If you look at the play all game, that was not blaming anyone because I don't do that. But all game, that was me and Murph first rep at playing the bunch formation. And all game, I was getting it with Brock, and we was locking it all game. And when I came over on the motion, it was just a miscommunication. I was telling him log what he thought we was tangoing it. And if you see, I was taking a beeline straight to my guy. And once I saw one get cut loose, that's when I kind of fell off and kind of ran a little. He was, 7-10 yards ahead of me by the time I was able to recognize the route, and they threw the touchdown before, I believe, that was the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
You mentioned Mike Evans. The task doesn't get any easier. What kind of challenges is he?
I mean, that's why, that's why I love the position that I am in. I don't shy away from any competition. I love it. I live up. I believe, this is where you're able to leave your name in stone when you're able to get your opponent's best shot each and every week. And that's what the Cardinals drive me for. And I've been doing it for a very, very long time, and I don't plan on it stopping anytime soon. And like I said, it's going to be a great matchup between me and Mike. Having a heck of a career, a heck of a season right now, having 800 and some odd yards and receiving, 6 or 7 touchdowns, top 5 almost in every category. I know I'm going to get my shots down the field. Being able to see the offense that we're going up against for 5 years, I won't necessarily say have a great understanding for the offense, but I kind of know and kind of have a feel on when they want to do certain things. So that's a little caveat that I believe that can be it can be a gift and a curse, because he may show me something and give me a whole different look. So I have to make sure that my eyes are right, and I'm definitely paying attention to my keys.
You faced this offense here in practice, obviously, and you had a unique perspective watching it for 3 weeks on TV. How creative is Cliff, and what stands out about that?
I think coach is very innovative. He does a great job of keeping defenses on their heels with the tempo, the misdirection, and he's running something new every single week. I believe that's what it's all about because, you don't want to really give a team, to have a solid beat on you. Like the New Orleans Saints, they're difficult to prepare for because they give you so many different personnel, so many shifts in motion. Same way with Kyle Shannon in San Francisco. So he's a great offensive mind. He's doing great things to get guys, to help guys become successful in this scheme. And the thing I love about it most, you hear people talking about college football, college style. He has his own kinks in there to where it's downhill football as well. So he's doing a great job of making sure that we don't do just one thing really well. We want to be well-rounded and balanced so we can keep teams on their heels. My prediction for – you see the jacket I got on.
The couple of times you guys have faced Jameis, you've done a pretty nice job with him. Obviously, different coaching staff, put an offense that you know. How do you think that impacts what you guys are going to see out of Jameis, especially knowing that he throws the ball to the other team sometimes?
And man, Jamison is a gunslinger, a competitor, and he believes in his ability to get the ball to his receivers. He reminds me a lot of Brett Favre, the later Brett Favre, the one that literally thought his arm can fit it in whatever coverage you was in. He think he can close that window. And sometimes that could be a gift and a curse as well. But we do know this for sure, that Jamison do have a very, very big arm, and he can hit that home run ball when they call upon it. So if we do a great job in coverage, making sure that we're plastered to our coverage, making sure we're making those windows tight for him, and hopefully we can. I mean, we don't have many picks as a defense. Hopefully they can come into fruition Sunday, but we have another day to prepare here tomorrow, and nail down this game plan, and hopefully we can make those windows, those throwing windows, a little cloudy for them.
Your top two receivers, they're very top heavy in terms of production with their top two receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that odd when you're studying that stuff? Do they look like they're going to those two guys almost?
Oh man, I mean it's just like when BA was here. We had the year Mike and Larry having both guys having 1,000 yards. John Brown having 800 to 900 yards as well. So we know that this offense it goes as the quarterback goes. If the quarterback's able to get the ball in those in the home runs, in the playmakers' hands, I mean, they can put up big numbers. I believe they're second in scoring offense or something like that, top 5 in scoring offense. They're putting up big number. I don't know what it is per yards per game, but it's up there as well. So these guys, they're definitely getting the ball in the playmakers' hands that they need to. But at times as well, they do make those costly mistakes in throwing the ball to the other team.
Van said today in the Pettis touchdown that there was miscommunication, as you said, but the one thing he would have liked to have seen you do is maybe sprint harder after Pettis. Looking back in the play, do you agree maybe that when the ball was in, did you think you had no chance to make the play at that point?
Yeah, honestly, because he was so open, I thought the quarterback literally was going to throw it on a line drive. But looking back on that play, I definitely thought I could have gave more. But I just thought I was just out of position. But that just goes to show you're really never out of a play until you're out of it. So that was a bonehead mistake by me, and I'm looking to hopefully make that up this week by making some plays.
Now that you have a few games back, is there anything that's been harder or surprising about getting back up to speed after those 6 weeks?
Nah. I played 128 games prior to me missing those 6 games. Wasn't really, it's not anything really much I need to see. It's just getting back in game shape, getting the body used to the banging, playing 70-plus plays, traveling. All that stuff. It plays into a role into getting back into the thick of things. So on the field, no, but just getting the body back into the thick of things is probably the most important part. But nothing that I can see that I can, I think anything different on the football field.
What are your thoughts on
BA? My thoughts? I mean, Coach was nothing but great, not only to me but to the Arizona community. I thought some of the things he was able to do with the kids, with his foundation, that was remarkable. And also he's still doing it when he retired. So that just goes to show the man that BA is. He's definitely a man's man. One thing I love about Coach, he gives tough love. He don't care who it is, and that's how it should be. You don't never want a yes man or a person in your corner that's just going to let you do what you want to do just to get by. BA is always finding ways to push buttons, and that's one of his greatest attributes is getting the best out of his football players. So BA, we had a great time here. Those 5 years he was here. I thought it ended a little too soon, but I was out of my control. I wish him nothing but the best in Tampa.
Do you think, can you
Last
recall any
question.
moment where there was a time he was extra tough on you?
Extra tough on me, man. Oh yeah, 2014, I believe. That was I was overweight that year. He was on me every single day. We'll keep those stories disclosed.